The last few years have proven to be some of the best years of the growth of the Philippine aviation industry, with airlines now such as Philippine Airlines and Cebu Pacific, as well as AirAsia making its mark in the local industry, offering lower fares and new routes that 10 years ago would probably never have been dreamt of. Along with the new routes and fare offerings, there has also been large orders for new aircraft, as the big three Philippine carriers are looking to take the opportunities of the growing travel industry in the country. One particular destination, the island of Guam in the middle of the Pacific, will see a reduction of flight services as Cebu Pacific, the low-cost carrier based in the Philippines, will suspend its thrice weekly service between Manila and the island, effective December 7th of this year. It also means the end of Cebu Pacic's presence in the U.S. market, as Guam is a U.S. territory. In terms of the airline services between the Philippines and the United States, there are services from Manila to several cities including New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Honolulu, as well as the island of Guam. Most of these flights are operated by Philippine Airlines. It is a full-service carrier with wide-body Boeing and Airbus aircraft. Along with Philippine Airlines' non-stop flights to the U.S. mainland, there are intermediate connections between the Philippines and the United States through United Airlines, as well as Delta and other Asian-based carriers. Now, I bring up Guam because it is a territory that is actually within close distance to the Philippines, around 1,389 nautical miles east of Manila, which is well within the range of an Airbus A320 operated by an AirAsia or a Cebu Pacific flight. Factors to consider that while the island has a small population of 160,000 people, census data puts the population of Filipinos on the island around 30% of the population. With a year-round warm tropical climate, American dining and shopping options, the island is considered America in Asia, attracting a large number of Japanese and Korean tourists to the island annually. Besides the business ties between the island and the Philippines, as well as those who have family on both sides across the Philippine Sea, there hasn't been a mass travel surge between the two destinations. Taking a look at the flight data between the Philippines and Guam, there is only one direct airlink, which is from Manila to Guam, currently operated by three airlines: Cebu Pacific, Philippine Airlines, and United Airlines. While Philippine Airlines and United offers daily direct services, Cebu Pacific has the thrice weekly service that will be ending on December 7th, after just over 3 years of making its entry in the market. While Cebu Pacific is exiting the market, there are groups that are advocating for more flights from the Philippines to the U.S. territory. AirAsia's subsidiary in the Philippines, Philippines AirAsia, has expressed interest in opening a Manila-Guam flight, and some prominent individuals and groups are calling for flights between the province of Iloilo and Guam, as many of the Filipinos on the island of Guam can trace their ancestry to the Iloilo province and the surrounding regions of the Western Visayas. While the close proximity to the Philippines and business and family ties justify the need for flights between the Philippines and Guam, there are also some problems that have hindered the growth of the market. The biggest concern has been the issuance of U.S. visas, being as Guam is a U.S. territory, and to enter any U.S. territory, Filipinos are required to obtain a U.S. visa. Filipinos applying for a U.S. V1 or B2 visas for business or tourism usually have to pay around $160 for the processing fee. Along with the no guarantee that it would be approved, there are also other costs to factor when trying to obtain these visas for many Filipinos, some of whom may have to travel to the nearest consulate or embassy in Manila or Cebu. While Guam could be considered a short 4-hour flight, the cost of the processes could deter a lot of Filipinos who would consider going to Guam and instead go to other popular and more prominent destinations such as Hong Kong, Singapore, or even Japan and Korea, where some tickets can go as low as $200 round trip. This problem alone isn't just for in the Philippines, as many U.S. destinations have a hard time attracting those from Southeast Asia, where the real interest for travel to the United States mostly derives from Japan and Korea. While the U.S. visa problem is an issue for many those who are interested in traveling to the U.S. or even to the island of Guam, the likes of Cebu Pacific and AirAsia face the likes of United and Philippine Airlines, which have competitive advantages in the market between Guam and the Philippines. United has the unique advantage of being Guam's main airline with the most flights from the island. With many frequent flyers who are members of the Mileage Plus program of United Airlines, United could simply tap into connecting traffic from its Honolulu to Guam flights, derives a good portion of the passengers from the United States mainland. While there's a good portion of travelers from Guam to the Philippines, getting travelers from the Philippines has proven difficult, and with the burden to fill up the seats on low-cost airlines, United and Philippine Airlines could simply cover up the costs with cargo and business class passenger revenue. Now, there is a push for Guam-only visa waiver for Filipino citizens. Though even if successful, the island will have to market itself better for Filipino travelers who, like many of their Southeast Asian counterparts, have a wide range of options for travel, especially within the region that is home to more world-renowned travel destinations. With direct air links to major Philippine cities such as Manila, Clark, Cebu, or Davao. What are your thoughts on the future prospects of the travel market between the Philippines and the US territory of Guam? Thank you for watching. This has been another edition of Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene in the Asia Pacific. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.